It's now time to begin the compulsory event. First up, in the compulsory acro week will be Frostburg.
Looks like we're getting underway here, guys. Starting off with the compulsory event, we have Frostburg University. And a beautiful flip, and they land it. Excellent form there. And beautiful execution there. That was fantastic. Good clean landing there. Very synchronized from both sides. Oh, good. She saves herself there. But they finished the execution, and that's how you do it. Great start off for Frostburg University. As you see, as they get hyped off from the away side, they're going a good, strong start for Frostburg University. Very strong team memo, as you can tell. Very together, very synchronized. Now we will see how Stevenson University will do for the compulsory event. Very interesting to see how Stevenson will do compared to Frostburg, as Frostburg coming from the other side of Maryland, from Frostburg, Maryland, coming over to Stevenson here in Owings Mills. It's going to be interesting to see how they do coming away and going to this big, beautiful gym. And how will Stevenson react starting off for this compulsory start? I think as we watch this event tonight, I really want everyone to know just the synchronization that both sides have, the body positioning, how the stability, how that will hold. As we see Stevenson coming on to the mat, preparing themselves. See how Layla leads them as she gets up, lands. The execution will be very nice, synchronized, well put together from Stevenson. Beautiful execution from Daisy Fernandez there. That was a great way to pick herself up there. Will they be able to hold her down? Get her back down, perfect. Very synchronized from both sides. Great positioning from Valentina. Great recovery, unfortunate there. And good from the right side. Unfortunate for the left side there for Stevenson, but great recovery. Great way to cheer themselves up. And that's all about the competition. That's all about the sportsmanship and creativity to find ways where if you're in a difficult spot, you maintain yourself, you keep composure. And I think that was beautiful, well put together from Stevenson. Just a quick rundown of what compulsory is. It's nice fundamentals, and every team performs identical skills, so judges really will focus on the precision and the execution. So a good key to look at is where, how synchronized both sides are, if both sides get to finish what they started and really show their abilities on the mat. Honestly, tonight there's been great vibes. I think the music definitely does help for both sides as they push each other on. I see a lot of sportsmanship tonight from both sides. It definitely is a competition where you want to have both sides, you know, well put together.
Next we have the compulsory pyramid team.
So
First off,
as they call off for the compulsory pyramid for Frostburg University, we have Lena Sipgata, we have Kelly Miller, Caitlin Green, Eleanor Oregon, Allison Hunt, and Emily Brooks. As we see Frostburg starting off this pyramid. Now we're going to look for the overall structure stability for this pyramid. As we see, wow. Great stability there, that was awesome. With the dismounter and a great catch, honestly. That was fantastic from Frostburg. And they continue the hype, a great start from Frostburg. You can see how happy and how well put together that was. I think that Frostburg definitely deserved those chances, and let's see how Stevenson will react and how they will show their character from that. I think honestly the body positioning from Frostburg there was excellent, and well, you can't really tell from the screen, but I can tell you right now that they are very happy. They're very excited, and I think overall that was a good start for them, not only in the acros, but also in the pyramid. Good start for Frostburg. Now we're hoping to see how Stevenson would do for their acrobatics in this pyramid part. And as for them, they have number 42, Allison Ozemic. They have number 3, Daisy Fernandez, who actually had a pretty good start in the first part in the acros. We'll see you have Lene Stewart looking to be a part of that pyramid as well, with Leah Murphy, Claire Cashian, and Layla Werk. As we see Stevenson start to get settled here in the pyramid, how would they react compared to Frostburg? They need something big. They need to show character here. Going for a different route here. One pyramid, and it's a beautiful twirl. Do they hold stability? She stays. That is great mobility there. Can she hold it? The dropper, and it lands. What a good way to show character there from Stevenson University. And fair game to Frostburg for applauding that, because that is well trained, well performed. I think the synchronization, I'm saying this word a lot, but it's really key to detail when it comes to this sport. Acrobatics is very about stability. Where are you being able to stay on your feet? Are you being able to hold your teammate? This is a big team game. And I think the overall structure, that was an interesting way of the twirl, getting them into that pyramid, and I think that was great work from Ms. Hernandez there. I think Stevenson is definitely getting back in the game here and hoping to recover from a difficult start. But I think when you got to play to your opponent's level, I think that's what it brings out the best in you. So we're going to continue to see Stevenson show that character. We're going to continue to see Frostburg definitely be a part of this great event tonight. A good note to speak on tonight, Stevenson has opted to not participate in the big team event tonight, as for Frostburg they will be participating, so it'll be interesting to see how they do for that later on in this event.
Our third heat of the compulsory event is the toss.
Now we will be looking at the toss.
The compulsory toss will be Frostburg's game.
And once again, Frostburg will be starting us off for this next part here at the toss. Ney Rodriguez Lugo will be in there, Callie Miller, Lainey Brown, Alicia Menasari, and Caitlin Perry will be sewing this toss off. They get lifted up. Do they land it? They hold. Great composure there. They lift off, and it's landed beautifully. What a great way. Honestly, I'm lost for words there. That was honestly perfect. I absolutely loved seeing that, and you can just see Frostburg are on a roll. Frostburg are doing great. I think this is, imagine being away from your home gymnasium, being in a different area, but you still come and show character. You show that you aren't here to play. You are here to be serious. You are here to show that you guys have great mobility. You guys have great strength. These women are so strong to be flipping and to be holding their body like this. This is great movement, mobility, everything you want to see in acrobatics. It's here tonight at the beautiful Stevenson gym. As we'll be seeing how Stevenson will show up for that in the toss. And once again, for Stevenson's toss, there will be Daisy Fernandez, Allison Ozemic, Layla Warrick, Claire Cashin, and Jordan Brooke. Also part of that toss will be Lene Stewart, Alice Gasker, Catherine King, Leah Murphy, Valentina Lumaro, and Caitlin Bradford. Let's see how Stevenson did two beautiful pairs for this toss. Caitlin calls her teammates out. Lift off, and it's landed on the right side. They keep her up. They keep Valentina up on the left side. And that's going to be it for Stevenson. Once again, they recover. It seems to be the left side is kind of having some difficulty, but they do keep themselves up. They do hold it and they maintain it. They don't drop their teammate, which is lovely to see. Definitely will be seeing how Stevenson will continue their form and the difference between them and Frostburg. We're hoping to see a great rivalry, but a rivalry where it is nothing but competitiveness and respect to both the teammates, and which we have seen. We have seen a lot of great respect towards both sides. I think the applauding for one another has definitely been beautiful to see as Frostburg and Stevenson start their tumbling. And for Frostburg University, tumbling will be done with the group of number 5, Annie, number 8, Bailey Minefield, number 11, Ney Rodriguez Lugo, number 13, Cameron O'Neill, number 22, Abby Sheffett, number 26, Kaylin Green, number 29, Elle Ogern, and number 38, Morgan Bob. Tumbling will be executed in the short time coming. As the seats start to fill up, start to see more families coming in here tonight in the Stevenson Gymnasium. Great event as it's just getting started. Only 14 minutes in, and honestly, it's been a great start. We'll be interested definitely to see how Frostburg will do for this tumbling round. So far for the compulsory, it does look very good to Frostburg. I think they have been excellent. As for Stevenson, I do see that they have been improving throughout the night. As the commentary calls out for the tumbling. As I said, first is coming Frostburg State University. How will this tumbling go? We are excited and ready to see it. Boom, beautifully executed. Very synchronized. As we see, they go for it again. Boom. Wow. Beautiful star shape going into the backflip. Beautiful tumble. Going for back to back. That was amazing. Well synchronized, and the little pose at the end showing a little bit of character. Let's see how they do. They go roll in, and they all execute it. Wow. Magnificent. Well played to Frostburg University. Honestly, truthfully, as we see in the Stevenson Gymnasium, they are going on fire tonight. They have been absolutely filled with great leadership. They have been well together. Great team effort. That tumbling was remarkable. And I have to do a shout out to the number 11, Ney from Frostburg University. I loved how well she did those flips. And honestly, it doesn't seem that Frostburg is going to stop and drop on that pedal. I think they're going to keep stepping on the gas here tonight. But now we will be looking at Stevenson University and how their tumbling will be tonight. And as for Stevenson University, the tumbling will be with number 1, Claire, number 11, Leah Murphy, number 20, Valentina, number 23, Lene. Let's see how Tumbling will do. And as for the rest of them, I do have them as undeclared, but we will see shortly who will be a part of this tumbling for Stevenson University. Let's see how the Mustangs will do. Honestly, what a name, Mustangs. You know, I don't own a Mustang, but I definitely will one day.
And concluding on our compulsory tumbling heat will be Stevenson.
And now it is time for Stevenson University to go on the mat. The beautiful dark green and black kits, beautiful jerseys. How will Stevenson University do? As we start off here. Shrug, flip, well put. Will they stay synchronized? Drop, flip. Can they continue it? Bows, flip, landed. There you go. Well put together, Stevenson. Well played. As they get down to the left side of the mat, as they do a beautiful run up and flip. Let's see it. Let's hype them up. Come on, Stevenson. What do you got? What do you got? There you go. Well played. Clean recovery. You see the ones in the middle stayed on their feet. Unfortunately, the ones on the side were not able to stay on their feet, but they recovered, and that's what matters in this sport. Recovery. It's all about recovery. Consistency does matter as well, but it is all right. It's all good.
This marks the beginning of the optional portion of the meet. Each team will compete with skills previously shown with different possible start values. There will be
Now we will see similar events now, but they're going to be doing different patterns now, as the commentary says.
Heat 1 has 5 elements. Heat 2 has 6 elements and is
As we are now
and Heat 3 has
20 minutes,
7
almost a quarter of the
elements.
way in of this event.
Determined by the difficulty
Looking
and
to
combination
continue
of
a great
skill.
night. And once again, I will add on to the abilities of Frostburg University. I think they have shown a really good performance. They have landed most of their events tonight. And as we can see, we'll give a little small intermission as we wait for the start of the next event. Definitely can be proud of both sides, whether you support Frostburg, whether you're a student here. I think you can just appreciate the event here tonight. Honestly, the mobility and the stakes that this takes to do this sport, you definitely have to give credit to both sides. I think that overall, both teams have definitely trained hard enough to be here, and it's well respected on both ends. I do appreciate Frostburg, the fact that they are the away side, but they are applauding their opponent, they are hyping up their opponent, and they're also hyping up themselves. And I think that shows great leadership. And once again, you can't tell from the screen here, but on the edge, you can see that they continue to practice and they prepare themselves for this next event coming up. And this is a very mind-focused event. This is a very mind-focused theme here. You really have to be prepared. You really have to put yourself in the shoes like, okay, I'm here. I have to come to the mat. I have to do what I have to do. You know, there's a lot planned to this. This is a very interesting sport. And to be fair, I am definitely well happy and prepared to see what is to come. As we get a couple of more people in here tonight, it's definitely starting to fill up on this side of the gym.
And the scores are in for the compulsory event. For the acro heat, it was Frostburg State 8.900.
As you hear there, 8.900. Will they be able to pull it off tonight?
Frostburg State 9.650.
Wow. Wow.
Stevenson 6.850. In the cross heat, it was Frostburg State 9.400.
Magnificent.
Stevenson 6.350. And for the tumbling heat, it was Frostburg State 8.00.
Wow, well played. They had it at 8.6, but 8.0 as well.
Your event total after the compulsory event, Frostburg State 35.950.
Wow, well played.
Stevenson 19.0.
All right, so as you said, Frostburg ended up with 35.00, and Stevenson University started off with 19.00.
Now it's time to begin the acro event. The first heat will be the 5-element. Up first, the start value of 9.95 is Frostburg State.
There we go now. The next part of the event, let's see what will happen with Frostburg University. Great stability there. They got to hold her. Great, wow. And she pulls it off. Is she able to go down? Wow, unbelievable. What's the next part here? Will they flip her in? Oh my goodness, she got it. Number 2 has been fantastic tonight. And they do amazing as they pull the little dance at the end, showing how good Frostburg University have been tonight. Lana Capella, absolutely fantastic. Honestly, well played for Frostburg University. I'm pretty sure that was the start of Heat 1, if I didn't say that earlier. But now it is time for Stevenson University to do their part, as we give them some time to start and settle. I do want to add what we just saw there, the strength in those, as we got it on the screen now, there we go. So, as you can see, Stevenson started off with 19 points, and Frostburg State University are at a 35.95. So, I did say 35 earlier, but it was 35.95. And that was for event 1, as we're going into the second part of this event now.
Next, with a start value of 8.5, Stevenson.
Now we see it. Expected to be an 8.5. How will they show for this part of the event? We gotta look for the lift stability here tonight and the control at the top of the skills. Let's see how Stevenson University do here. Daisy goes up. They hold her. Oh, unfortunate there. Get her back up here. Pipe them down. It's all about how you do it. Lift. Look and do it. Stevenson go up, 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 up. Can she hold herself? And it looks like she can. Controls herself. Relaxes. And she goes down. Boom. Now it is time for Stevenson to do the second act of their participation here. Boom. Boom. Hold it. Does she hold it? Let's see now. And she got it. She got it. Oh, good save. Good save. Good save. Honestly, that could have ended off different, but at the end of the day, Stevenson pulled through and she landed safely. As it seems a bit that Daisy has been a bit frustrated that she couldn't pull that off, but there's more opportunities. There's more time to come. Definitely can see that Stevenson, it seems that they expect more from themselves, and it will show. I definitely think that Stevenson have a couple more events coming up that they can prove their character tonight here at home in the gymnasium. Seems like there's a fan favorite tonight here. She's very coming through and applauding everyone. It's great to see. It seems like Stevenson's might be changing up as they see a big fan here for the acrobatic team. Does he usually come? He's so sweet. Now it's the next event for Frostburg University. How will they pull this one off? And lift. Very synchronized. Honestly, the synchronization from Frostburg has been excellent as she gets flipped and it lands. Holds herself. Will her teammates catch? Wow, well done from Frostburg. As number 3 calls it. Twirl, held. She holds it, continues it. And it's held and it's done well. Honestly, well played. And she lets go. And in the air, drops down, caught. Well done, Frostburg University. They are on fire. They have the red jerseys for a reason. It shows fear, shows strength into the opponents. Well played from Frostburg. Honestly, they have been spectacular for the start. Almost hitting 30 minutes here now, and they have been everything that we expected, honestly. Frostburg University, fantastic tonight. Good information about actually Frostburg. They actually ended up losing their semifinal last season. So they definitely are a top team for the fact that they could reach the semis there. And they were actually predicted to finish 3rd in the Mountain East Conference. So they definitely are a great, great team. And it's showing, you know, this is an opposition where I guess Stevenson will see where they will be for the season, you know. Will they be able to perform at this level? Will they be able to succeed and overachieve? Will they be able to show a great start to the season? Will they be able to continue?
A start value of 8.3, Stevenson.
Now let's see how Stevenson University does here, as it seems that Daisy will be leading them here as they come up. Well synchronized there as they go up and cut. As Valentina goes up. As they go, hold, well played. Colder, they continue. And now, ooh. Let's see if she can get up. And the right side stays up. Unfortunate there from Stevenson. Definitely a difficult move to achieve, but at the end of the day, like I said earlier, it's all about the sportsmanship. And I think Stevenson, they'll have to pat themselves on the back and just not worry about the mistakes from the last event. They have to continue with their head up high and continue with this beautiful start here at Owings Mills, Maryland. 6:30 on the dot now, as we have honestly been blessed to see a beautiful opportunity here for Stevenson and Frostburg to show their skills. As you heard there, coming up now is the Frostburg Bobcats. Interesting to see, we got two animals here, Frostburg Bobcats and the Stevenson University Mustangs. As we see, twirled up, held. Good positioning here. Does she maintain it? She gets lifted up. Great synchronization there. Beautiful. Holds herself, spin, and it's landed well. Frostburg University showing their character. As she gets pushed up again, they hold her. Good stability at the bottom there. Togetherness is there. The form is there. Everything is there for Frostburg tonight. They are on a roll, and she spins it in. Unbelievable core strength there. Continues the stability there at the bottom. Flips her in, and they land it. They land it. Drops her down like a ballerina. Oh, it's just bread and butter for tonight. It is just bread and butter for Frostburg. Well played, honestly. They are storming through this event tonight. Undoubtedly been undeniable. They have been fantastic. Increíble. This has been a great, great start, and they are not stopping Frostburg University. Is this T Swift? She dropped again?
No, this album, the new one.
When did this come out?
October.
Oh, okay. How do you feel about Kanye West?
Next, with a start value of 9.25, your Mustang.
All right, let's see it now. 9.25.
But as a person, though, what do you think is pretty good?
Now we see Stevenson here. How will they show for this event here? As number 19 is ready to be pushed up, stays in, lands it, holds herself. The stability at the bottom is good. Twirled, holds it. Can we see it continue on as we come and get prepared for another spin? And number 19 lands it again. Number 48 holds her. She stays up. Number 11 waiting for her to go down. And now we will see as she spins and lands it. Stevenson is finding form here now. Honestly, I'm excited for them. I'm happy that they can show character. Like I said, they will bounce back from moments that they thought they wasn't going on their side. But now these are going on their side as she holds herself up again. She holds it. Great strength there. Her legs go all the way up. As she lets go, and that final hand is off of her. Can she hold it? Can she hold it? And they land it. And they land it. Just look at how happy she is. Look how excited. That is what the sport is all about, ladies and gentlemen. Can you give the respect to Stevenson University? Number 19. That was fantastic. Number 19 on Stevenson University. That'll be Jordan Brock. Round of applause for you, Jordan. That was beautiful. Honestly, the way she landed that, the way she held herself accountable. She said, look, we haven't been at our best that we know we can perform at. I'm going to go and do this event my way. I'm going to lead this. Gets up, holds her body. She holds it. She holds it, guys. Then she finds a way. Spin herself once. She spins again. And she lands her jump. She lands it, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, you can see how much that meant to her there at the end. And the sportsmanship from both sides. You can see that, to be honest, Frostburg was excited to see that. And that just shows that that's the love of the game. You know, whether it's your opponent or not, they were really excited for Stevenson University. You know when halftime would be? Right after this? How? It doesn't tell me. E3. So this one. that's fairly respectable points.
In the sixth element heat, it was Frostburg State 8.800.
8.80. Honestly, that's well played.
3.850. In the seven element heat, it was Frostburg State 9.300.
Yep, you know what? That was probably their best one tonight.
8.800.
We'll see
Event
how Stevenson
total
come up from that.
for the acro event, Frostburg State 27.250 and Stevenson 17.50. And your total score at this point, Frostburg State 63.200
All right.
and Stevenson 37.
So this isn't over. Stevenson definitely can't come through and pull a victory here tonight, but it will be tough. It will 100% be tough from the level that Frostburg are showing tonight.
For Pyramid Heat 1, the inversion pyramid up first. With the start, value of
Let's see how the pyramid goes for Frostburg.
State.
As they come back to the mat, ready to go. Fiery red jerseys on. They are on fire, literally. Let's see how this pyramid goes. As Allison leads them on. Eleanor leads them on, sorry. They're up. Wow. She's there. She's there. Yep. Wow. She held it. And they posed for the camera. Talk about execution. Talk about it. Let's see it. They showed character time and time again here, guys. Frostburg University, Pyramid Heat 3, excellence. Morgan, Callie, Eleanor, Allison Hunt, Emily Brooks, and Caitlin Green there. Well played. Well played. But now it is time to look for Stevenson here in this final pyramid for the Heat 3 right before halftime, as we have number 42, Allison, number 19, Jordan, number 23, Lene, number 1, Claire, number 11, Leah, number 3, Daisy, and number 8, Elise, with the lead being Valentina. That's it. Expected to be 9.5 here. What will we be seeing? 9.40, sorry. 9.40 is what Stevenson is looking for. Frostburg expected themselves to do a 10. Legs go up. See it. Let's see how well and synchronized they will go as she goes up. And she is hold it, number 1. Can she keep her up there? Let's see it as Daisy goes. See the execution. They caught her, thankfully, but unfortunate not to hold it. But well played for Stevenson. She got up. She wasn't able to maintain herself, but it's all right. It's all good. Stevenson will look back on that definitely in the future and definitely try to improve. As we're on this intermission, the score is 37.4 for Stevenson University and Frostburg State University. The Bobcats are at 63.2. So from that score, the scoreline doesn't reflect everything. I feel that Stevenson once again still have a chance to come in this match, or we'll see Frostburg just execute and run away with it. But overall, great performances from both ends. I think this is a difficult sport, and it definitely takes courage from both sides to come out here tonight and perform, let alone in the screen for us here at Stevenson University. Let's see how they do here. Number 3 has been leading them on all night tonight. Let's see how they do. They're up. Well synchronized there. Now we see the spin drop. Wow. And what an execution from that. Like, the way that she held herself like that was unbelievable. I couldn't see who that was exactly, but well played at Frostburg. And like that bridge movement was, I actually haven't seen something like that before in my career of acrobatics and tumbling. But that bridge was definitely something special there. I think Frostburg definitely deserved good points for that. 100%. Well played for their pyramid there. Next, 9.2. Can they do it? That Stevenson had it. They had their first one at 9.5. Now let's see how they do for this one. Can they avenge themselves? Can Daisy overcome from that first one? As they prepare to get her up there. As we see number 42 hold herself there. Daisy's up, spins, executed well. Can she hold herself? As she does so well. And she stays up, take her down, and she catches. They caught her, they caught her, they caught her. Wow, well done, well done. That is fantastic. Well done, Stevenson University. As they wanted a 9.2 for that. We'll see what they give them. I think that a 9.2 might be possible. I don't see why not. They did catch her, and they kept her up. No one fell. I think that everyone was well synchronized. So will a 9.2 be happening? We'll see. But Frostburg now is going for their third and final pyramid for tonight, as they are looking for a perfect 30 score. 3 10s in a row. Will we see that? Stevenson was expecting a 9.5, a 9.2, and their final one they're expecting a 9.4. But here we are, ready and expecting the third and final pyramid. Great night here tonight, Stevenson University, as we're 15 minutes away or so, about an hour here at the event. And I just want to appreciate everyone who's tuned into the live stream, listening in, and watching this great event.
Open pyramid. First, the start value of 10 about pass.
Let's see it. Third and final one. Can they get 3 10s in a row? Which we will figure out right in this moment. Are we expecting to see the bridge again? Bridge is up. Let's see how well the stability will be as she holds her teammate there with her quads. As she gets pulled up there, number 38 is up. The spin is there. They're held. She puts her legs up, keeps it. Does she stay? As she gets ready to prepare herself to spin down. Will that be worth the 10? Is that a 10, ladies and gentlemen? Will we see a perfect 30 score for the for the pyramid? That's all it takes for Frostburg University. Confidence, execution, stability. That's all it takes for Frostburg, man. They have shown time and time again that they are here to make a statement. Look out, Division 3 of Maryland. But that's not all, as we wait and expect something special from Stevenson University on their third and final pyramid. As they're looking for a 9.4 here, Stevenson University. This one's been expected to be better than the second one, as they rated them second one as a 9.2, but we will be expecting a 9.4 here. Can Stevenson pull it off? Once again, we have Allison Jordan, Lene, Claire, Leah, Daisy, Elise, and Valentina, expecting to pull this beautiful, 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 beautiful pyramid. As they get up, number 19 is coming through. She holds herself. Show that strength, girl. And she got it up. As we wait for it to come down. Well executed. Stevenson University, as they also do the bridge method down there. Wonderful. Fantastic. Will that be worth 9.4? And now it is halftime, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everyone tuning in as we come back in a short swing notice. As for Frostburg State University, they are currently at 90.92 exactly, as they are looking for 278.72. And honestly, the trajectory they are at, it doesn't seem like this won't be impossible. This definitely will be possible, as for the toss, they're looking for a 28.3, so a 9.4 and a 9.5. For the first two, at a 9.4, the next one at a 9.5. As for the tumbling, they're looking to get 51.55, and to end it with that team one, they want 92.0. So we'll see as they go in for the toss. They're looking for a 9.4 here. Can they get this toss right? As we see, gets her up. She's been remarkable tonight, number 5. Can she keep that momentum? She flips in, spins, and it hits. It is good. It is good. Very, very good. Frostburg has not stopped. There has been a halftime, but they continue to stay on their feet. They just continue to stay well. Well performed, honestly. Frostburg has been great to see how well they performed. As we're giving some time for Stevenson here. Now, Stevenson is looking for a 8.8 for their first heat for this toss as they start to get settled and ready to go here. Number 7 looks like she's ready to call it. Calmly calls her team. Ready to go as 14 is up. 19, sorry, she's up. And she lands. Well played. As they continue. Damn, there you go. Simple, easy, as number 3 does a Mustang celebration there to show off the pride of Stevenson University. Well played, Stevenson. Well played. Now, will an 8.8 be realistic? We will find out shortly. As we get into the second toss here, Frostburg once again is expecting to do a 9.4, and for Stevenson it looks like they are expecting an 8.65, so possibly a not too strong performance in the second one compared to their first toss, Stevenson, but who knows, maybe they will outperform themselves. Maybe they're selling themselves short. So we hope to see upcoming how that will go. Stevenson also sponsored by Under Armour and all through their athletic departments. Great to see. Great, honestly, beautiful colors for Stevenson University. That nice dark green with the black coming up against Frostburg with the dark red. Nice light red with the white. As we here prepare ourselves for the next toss. Charlia here, waiting ahead for this next part. Second toss coming up shortly. Score is 92-0, Frostburg. Stevenson 58.25. Welcome back, everybody, as we are underway for toss number 2. Frostburg University looking for a 9.4 once again. Can they do it? As number 3 leads them, strong voice, and we see, can they keep? Yep. Let's see it, Frostburg. Let's see it. Wow, look at that height. That height on the right end was absolutely incredible. Round of applause, 100% for Frostburg. Honestly, I think that was better than the first one. Respect to Frostburg University. Once again, I want to say the height that jump put was fantastic. They're showing such a great performance, and it's really just, it's blown me away. I was expecting, a nice close battle here. But it's looking like Frostburg has just been undoubtedly just continuing to rise to the occasion. They seem to amaze me every time. As we wait a little bit for Stevenson to do their second toss, I will want to add once again, Stevenson is looking for 8.65, expecting to see how that will go. They just went for an 8.8. Let's see it. Come on, girls. Show your Mustang pride. Let's see it, Stevenson. See the synchronization here coming as they hold each other up. Let's see. She's up. Good rule. Wow. Good rule. Honestly. Nice little front flip there as they land. Showing that Stevenson pride. That's what I asked for, and that's what we got. Now, to be honest, they wanted an 8.65, and honestly, I think that was better than their first one. Heat number 1 compared to heat number 2, I think they were well put together on that second one. Well played for Stevenson there. All right, now we're live for the third and final event for the Frostburg Bobcats. Let's see it. How will Frostburg do here for this third toss? She's up, ready to go. She is flying. She is flying as she's landed. The plane has landed here in Frostburg. Wow. From Owings Mills back to Frostburg is what it seems. The way that she flew all the way up, and her teammates, without a doubt, it was expected. Of course they were going to catch her. Of course they were ready for that. Frostburg is showing so much character. They expected to do a 9.5 there, and I don't give the points out. I don't do that. I'm here to commentate, but I'm here to give my opinion. I feel like they deserve a 9.5. Will they get it? We will see in the meantime as we are waiting patiently and waiting with excitement to see Stevenson's third and final toss. Stevenson is going for an 8.65 once again, so the best way to see how they do is to reflect back on their second toss, as they also wanted an 8.65. And to be fair, I think they overachieved on that one. And I mean that with all respect and credibility to Stevenson, because I think they undersold themselves. Sometimes in life you have to overachieve, and that's what Stevenson has to do tonight. They're currently, roughly less than 40-some points behind Frostburg. They need to do this. As we see Frostburg continuing their warm-ups, and Stevenson trying to catch up on points. So they have to do well. They have to do well for this third and final toss. As after this toss, we have tumbling, then we have the team event. As it will be only Stevenson participating in the tumbling, and unfortunately we won't see them for the team event, but we definitely will be seeing them for a team event coming up at the time being. As we're here for the third and final toss for Stevenson University, expecting an 8.65. We'll see how they go. As number 7 calls it out. And she is up, ready to go, holds herself well. Good stability at the bottom there. She flies up, they catch her. Was a good save. And she's down, and we're good. They expected an 8.6, but compared to their second heat, I don't see that happening respectfully. But well played for Stevenson for catching their teammate and showing spirit. Good vibes all around for Stevenson. And as we see the toss round ending, as we're going into tumbling.
First three are synchronized with tumbling passes, a duo, trio, and quad tumbling pass. The last three are individual tumbling passes. The start round of each heat is determined by the difficulty and combination of skills in each pass. Officials will be looking for synchronization in the first three heats, as well as the continuity of skills and acceleration of the pass, proper body position during the skill, and the body position and control of the landing. Okay, fans, the scores for the toss event are in. In the Liverpool Salto heat, it was Frostburg State 8.9.
As I come back on the air, guys, we're ready to prepare and hear the scores for that toss event.
In the synchronized heat, Frostburg State 8.75.
8.75 for Frostburg there.
5.70. And in the open heat, it was Frostburg State 8.90. Stevenson 6.550. For that event, the team scores were Frostburg State 26.550. Stevenson 17.30. And through 4 events, it's Frostburg State 118.550.
As we hear those final scores getting totaled up, Frostburg State University is still currently in the lead as they're slowly going through and overlapping Stevenson. It looks as the scores are now Frostburg State University 118.55, Stevenson University 75.55. Interesting how they both are on 5.5, but what matters most is the performance. Let's see. The next event here will be the tumbling, as Stevenson is projected to do 43.0 and Frostburg is expecting a 51.55. As they run up, The duo is up, flipping, goes, consistent. They stay together. They land together. Well played from Frostburg University. What a beautiful dance. What a way to end it. Well put together. That duo, it sees why. We can see why they were a duo. We can see they have the coordination and they have the team quality to perform that well. Shout out to number 11 for that performance and for number 15. As you can see them at the bottom left corner, top left corner, hugging each other, showing sportsmanship, showing love. As now we're going to go to Stevenson's side for this tumbling. The duo is expected to do a 6.75 here. Can we see a 6.75 performance? We will figure that out soon. As for this, it'll be coming up shortly. Question for you, bro. Where'd you get that big ass pimp jacket at? How much? Damn. Cool as fuck. Where the Salvation Army over here or over there where you live? Gotcha. What are they called? Yeah, but they're like a silk, like a nice cotton type material. But the buzz, I forgot what they're called. Something, no. I can't remember. They're nice though. Let's see how this duo does here. Now we got a nice camera angle here for Stevenson University. 6.75 on the line. Can they do it? Flip. Second, third, fourth. Landed. Well done. Well done. They do a little pose as they run off together off screen. As we see Stevenson University could be back in the game here. They could be back in the game here. They expected to do a 6.75, and I think that was 100% achievable. Stevenson at a score of 75.55 before these points get added up, and Frostburg continues to take the lead with 118.55. As we expect the trio to come next for this tumbling event. Let's see how they go. You know anybody on the team?
I only know one person. You know Miriam?
She's the one with the cast on right now. I only know that because she told me. Bro, over here. I know number 20 and number 3. That's about it. Oh, actually, I know. I think she was 8. She's on the ground right now, right next to the low jump. I had her in math class. It's all good, bro. Be safe. I'll see you later. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the trio. It is time for the trio tumbling. Expected a 8.75 as they go flying past the mat and is landed. Look at the hype on the side of Frostburg. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you do a trio tumble. Well played as they run down the left-hand side. Going down as their coach comes down, walks with them. Great hug. Great sportsmanship. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you do it. Frostburg State University. Keep an eye on them, Division III. Keep an eye on them. As we shortly wait patiently, expecting the trio for Stevenson University to come next. Leah Murphy, Claire, and Lene Stewart are ready to go for this trio tumble. And right after this tumble trio, we will go and add another person to make it a tumbling quad. Honestly, so far tonight, currently 7:30 almost, as we've gone on for over an hour and some change here. But I just want to appreciate everyone tuning in once again. Thankful for your support, supporting your Stevenson Mustangs, and also supporting the Frostburg State University. Fantastic environment, great atmosphere here tonight, honestly, I will say. Unfortunately, you can't see it on this side of the screen, but from what I am seeing here, the side where the camera is, it's filled. Gym is filled, honestly. Great come out and turnout for this event. Really good, really good, really good atmosphere. Showing love and support for the girls here. And honestly, all respect to both sides of the event here. I think Frostburg has been very, very well, and throughout this whole event, they have been consistent. I will say that they have definitely showed that they have practiced very hard and are afraid of absolutely nothing. They will jump as high. They will stay strong as hard as they can. They will keep great mobility. And that is not to downplay Stevenson University, because I think they really have shown hard as well. It's been a couple of hard moments here, but I've been saying it throughout the stream tonight, that just because you might have a mistake or you might think that you didn't do what you expected to do, that doesn't mean you can't bounce back. The mentality is what matters here, and I believe that for this quad tumble, I'm expecting to see big things from Stevenson. Expected to do a 7.25 for this trio. Let's see how they do, as it will be Leah Murphy, Claire Cashin, and Lene Stewart. Let's see it, Stevenson University. Can we pull this off? 7.25 points on the line here. Do they want that? Do they want more? As they run up to the mat. Flip. Second one goes. Third one goes. Landed. A cool little dab there at the end. Is it 2016 or 2026? You tell me. 2016 was 10 years ago. Absolutely crazy. But that is not to be said, as we want to be focusing on the tumbling. Well played for Stevenson. I think that I believe that it was well put together. I enjoyed that one, as we're going to see an interesting one here as the quad is coming up next. 4 girls ready to go to the mat and just do their absolute best for this tumble. As we give it some time to see. As we turn down the One Direction song, best song ever, it's time to go for the quadruple tumble. Can Frostburg get what they are asking for? They're asking for an 8.0, 8 flat on the dot. Quadruple is coming on, ladies and gentlemen. How will they show? How will they do it? Let's see it. Get out there, girls. Show your school proud. And they land it. And they land it. Frostburg State University, no flaws tonight. Absolute perfection. Round of applause for Frostburg. Those girls have done they have done magnificently. Honestly, round of applause for these young women out here. And we are expecting to see something just as good, if not better, from Stevenson University. As their quad is expecting a 6.75, we are hyped up and ready to support our Mustang females. To the best song ever. He left. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, ready to go for this quad tumble. Stevenson University. Once again, I said it, They're going for a 6.75, and I'm going to predict they're going to get an 8. I want to see an 8 from Stevenson University here as they get ready to go. Can they go and pull this off? Confidence is key, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go as they go flying to the mat, spinning, going, flipping, landing. Execution was there. The vibes are there. The love is there. The support is all there. Ladies and gentlemen, Stevenson has turned up for this tumble. They have shown that this is where they are best at. They have shown that this is where they have probably focused the most at. Well, we don't know that for sure, but it's showing it on the mat. I know these ladies have practiced and worked so hard to be here for this event tonight, and for the fact that they have really executed their tumbles tonight. And as the quad is finished, we are going for aerial tumbling now. And that will be done by Alice Gasker, Stevenson University. And as for Frostburg, the aerial tumbling will be due Allison Hunt. And it'll be nice to see. It will be nice to see.
We will now head into the individual tumbling passes. First will be the aerial pass. Up first, with a start value of 8.64 for our first day. Number 15, Allison Hahn.
Let's get it underway, ladies and gentlemen. Number 15 for Frostburg here. She's ready to go. Let's see it. She's going. She keeps herself unfortunate. But it's all about trying, as we hope to see that she's okay. Hopefully she's all right, ladies and gentlemen, as we wait and see. Round of applause. Let's cheer her on, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunate to see, but it's all good. She will definitely recover, and we pray that she's all right and she's safe, as the medical team will look at her and check on her, make sure she's okay. That was a difficult fall there, and honestly, ladies and gentlemen, this just shows the danger and the respect you have to have for this sport. It was definitely a scary fall there, but it happens. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to be safe, and we have to be prepared to see moments like that. Hopefully, number 15 there for Frostburg is safe and okay. Allison Hunt, as she's a sophomore for Frostburg State University. And as we have a small intermission and we focus on Stevenson University here, as Allison is continued to be checked on. Seems that she might have a blow to the head, a small injury. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hitting the mat there on her forehead, it seemed, was once again an unfortunate event to see. We have to give her credit, though. She did try to save herself. She did try to continue, even after, unfortunately, not being able to catch herself. And it's the speed, ladies and gentlemen. To fly and speed, the speed at that tumble, for the aerial tumble, it definitely takes a lot of courage. As we can see from here, unfortunately, you guys aren't able to see, but she's continued to be taken care of. No need to worry. Seems that she will be all right, as we slowly wait for Stevenson to start up their aerial tumble. Let's see, number 8, Elise, ready to show herself for this aerial tumble. Let's see if she can perform this safely and with great execution. As we get the camera pan towards her, she runs up and she goes for the first, the second, the third lands, and she's clean, ready to go. Shows it. It seems that it was a bowl celebration. Unfortunately, you guys couldn't see, but as she threw her hand out, her teammates did a little Wii Sports spin. Good fun. Great. Once again, we're checking back with Allison. She seems to be doing better. We got a thumbs up from her coach, so it seems to be she's okay. Thanks to the support she has on her side. Seems to see, the injury does come to her forehead. It'll be difficult to see if she'll continue, but let's just make sure that everyone is safe, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk a little more about the aerial tumble from Elise there. Sorry. Elise, good job, ma'am. That was well executed. 3 flips at that speed, at that moment. Seeing, your opponent fall like that definitely puts the nerves in, but she stayed strong there, Elise. That was well done. As the aerial is done, we're going for now the ELE tumbling, the L. That will be performed by Bailey Minefield for Frostburg State University. As for Stevenson, that'll be Valentina Lumero. She will be ready to go.
The 50 in the tumbling event is the 6 Ellen Bass. Up first, with a start time of 8.85 for Bobcats, number 8, Bailey Minefield.
As this goes underway, she comes to the mat. She goes, great movement. She continues, and she lands it. Number 8, fantastic with the dance celebration. Round of applause as she hugs her coach at the bottom right of the screen. Unfortunately, you guys cannot see that, but I'll let you know it was such a strong hug, one of the strongest ones we've seen tonight. And look at the celebration there. She goes down the tunnel of her teammates into a hug. Great sportsmanship. Honestly, Frostburg, after seeing their teammate come down and fall, they brought her up. Great way to push your teammates. Number 8, well done. Bobcats are absolutely on fire. We will see how Stevenson will show with number 20, Valentina. How will she show? You see Valentina dancing to Gasolina by Daddy Yankee as we're waiting to see how she would do. Dale más gasolina, ladies and gentlemen. Give it more gasoline. Hyping up her teammates. Beautiful song choice from Stevenson University. As we slowly wait and get this one underway. Valentina, she's been a part of most of the events tonight. She was there for the compulsory, she was there for the acro, she was there for the pyramids, and she was there for the tosses. Now we'll see how she does with the tumbling by herself. How will she show? This is going to be definitely a strong mission to accomplish, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see it, Valentina. Show your strong spirit. As she waves to the crowd, she waves to us, she waves to everyone at home. Can she perform? Can she do it? As she runs up and she goes for it, and she tumbles, and she goes, and she doesn't stop there. She will continue to go. What a show from Valentina. Great job. That's the power of the reggaeton. That's the power of the music. And she taps with it as well. That is the power of reggaeton, ladies and gentlemen. Great job, Valentina. Great tumble. Honestly, the consistency of every single roll there. As up next, we have the open tumbling. Claire is ready to go for Stevenson. And as for Frostburg, Ryan Fisk will be opening up the open tumbling. Play on words there by the commentary. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it is 7:40 here tonight, East Coast time. We are at the Owings Mills Gym for Stevenson University as this tumbling and acrobatic event has been going on for quite some time now. Do not go anywhere as we are getting to almost the best part here. Ladies and gentlemen, Frostburg State University coming up for the solo lands and the little dance to go with it. These girls are having such a great time, hugging it out with the family, hugging it out with the team, hugging it out with the fans. Frostburg State University, tumble opening, Ryan Fisk. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Great job. But now, seems to be Frostburg is donezo for that as they are going to get prepared for their team event. But that doesn't stop here, ladies and gentlemen. We still have one final tumble here for the open. It will be Claire. She will show herself ready to go. She's a freshman here at Stevenson University. Let's go, Mustangs, as we get this underway and momentarily. Let's see how they do. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the score at this moment is 75.55 to Stevenson, and Frostburg State University takes the lead. But they have been in the lead since the start of the events from 1 through 4. They are at 118.55. It'll be difficult to see Stevenson pull the victory, but at the end of the day, they are here to show off for the fans, for the family, and they get it done. Well played. Wonderful job, as that is the final moment for Stevenson here tonight, and they end off on a good note, and that's what matters most. Let's hear the final scores here from the event 4. Let's see the final scores for Stevenson and for Frostburg. How did the Bobcats and the Mustangs do as they finish off this night? High stakes, high moments. There were highs, there were lows, but at the end of the day, this is what the sport is all about. There's no fairy tale victories, there's no fairy tale endings unless you put the hard work in. What a performance from both sides. Honestly, respect to both sides. Respect to the girls participating here tonight. For all the women here, all the men who are here to help and support. And once again, can we give a shout out for Allison Hunt, who unfortunately came out injured. Had an unfortunate event there for the aerial tumbling. But it seems that she's okay, and she's part of the team huddle. Is that the camera that's here? We should low-key, like when they like dance and stuff, we should low-key pan the camera so that they could see.
Pan it down.
Like when like either side is like dancing or like showing off, like instead of just keeping it here, it'll be nice to have like them, just so like the people, the 1 or 2 people that are watching can like see that.
There's only 2 people watching?
I don't know, I can't see from here. I'm just guessing. I don't know if anyone's watching.
No, I can't tell. We go on there, we don't know.
Is it, where is this live streamed or is, gotcha. Dang. Whoever's listening to me is probably having a good old time. Late.
The scores for the tumbling event are in the duo heat, it was Frostburg State 7.50.
We're starting to hear the scores here, ladies and gentlemen.
In the trio heat, it was Frostburg State 7.750. Stevenson 4.60.
We're slowly going to see and figure out the tally of these points.
Stevenson 4.350. In the aerial heat, it was Frostburg State 4.350. Stevenson 6.175. In the 6 element heat, Frostburg State 8.625. Stevenson 5.9.
Let's see. We're slowly going to find out momentarily the points for both sides here as we come to an end of the event number 4, as we soon will move to the one and only team event for Frostburg State University. Once again, unfortunately, Stevenson has opted to not participate in the team event tonight, but we will see Frostburg show off their amazing skills. The Mustangs have been, honestly, maybe seen frustrated at moments, but overall, they have shown that they are here to participate. And the final scores here, it seems, will be Frostburg State University at 162.7 and Stevenson University at 109.07, as they will go home with 109.75 tonight. But Frostburg still have an opportunity to make more points. Once again, so Stevenson expected to hit 157 points. Unfortunately, they were just short by 142 points. But that is all right, ladies and gentlemen, because Frostburg State University can possibly hit their outcome. They want 278. Can they reach 278? Soldier Boy has told him. Let's see it.
With a 99.02 start value, please welcome to the floor the Frostburg State Bobcats.
99.2 on the line here. That's what they want, ladies and gentlemen. That is what they want. Can they complete it? 99.2. 99.02, ladies and gentlemen. They're at 162.7, and they want 278. Can they complete it? Can they get the job done, ladies and gentlemen? Let's see this team event, ladies and gentlemen. Synchronized, well put together here as they get the ladies up and then twirled up. They all hold it beautifully. The legs go out. They hold themselves. Great strength. The bottom is clean. They all land. Flips everywhere. Oh wow, synchronized, well put together, and they keep going. Triple flip there, tumbling, and they tumble to the left side beautifully. More flips, ladies and gentlemen, as they keep going. Wow, look at the pace down there from number 5. Well done. As we keep going here to the right and left. Landed. She lands hers as well. 22, fantastic job. As we do more, they get parried up and over. They hold her. Flipped. She gets held. They keep her up. They hold her. Great way to stay up, and she lands her jump, ladies and gentlemen. As we get some more flips going on, she runs up for the solo, and another one comes in, and we get a third one. She's back, ladies and gentlemen, number 15. She shows herself, she's back. Allison Hunt from an injury. She recovers herself, she flips, and we keep getting more. Well played, Frostburg. Talk about an act, talk about a team event. This is everything we wanted to see, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. And they're not done. Look at her. Number 15, she doesn't care. She fell, she's back up. Well done, Frostburg. What a show. Up and over, landed all 3 in a perfect triangle. Synchronized, well put together. This is Frostburg State University. These are the Bobcats. These are the Bobcats. Twirled up. There's 6 of them. They're all up, legs out, ready to go. Do they have the strength to pull it off? They've done so much tonight. That doesn't mean they're going to stop. They're going to continue to go. They're held up there for so long. Will they stay up? Will they land it? Legs go down, and it's good. As we get some more flips at the bottom of our screens here, and they land it. Execution has been on point. 99.2, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they're aiming for. That is what they're aiming for. 99.02. Can they complete it? Flip, landed on both sides. Well played, Frostburg. Get your dance on, get your celebration, get the happy moves. Show who you are. That's the Bobcats. That is the Bobcats. Listen to them. Round of applause. Honestly, round of applause. Frostburg State University, thank you so much for coming here at the Stevenson gym. That was fantastic. Stevenson can definitely learn and definitely improve as they show great sportsmanship, and we can definitely see more improvements from Frostburg. Overall, what an event, what a beautiful way, what a beautiful showing, ladies and gentlemen. That was fantastic. As we will hear the final scores momentarily. As I come back onto the air, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say I appreciate every single one of you watching and tuning in at home. All the fans out here have been fantastic. The atmosphere has been wonderful, and I really appreciate all of you here tonight. The final score will be coming up momentarily, but as we know, Stevenson did not participate in the team event, but they had a total of 109.075 points, so close to that 110, but they will keep their heads high. Stevenson here at home in the beautiful Owings Mills gym. Well played, Stevenson University. Showing skill, showing fantastic movement. The girls will go with their head high. And as for the Frostburg Bobcats, well, I feel like if you've been tuned in all of tonight, if you really watched every single event, whether starting from the compulsory, going into the acrobatics, the pyramids, every single round of the pyramids, the tosses, and with the tumbling, well played. The points definitely show. 162.7 definitely could be higher. Stevenson in for 157. They unfortunately could not get it tonight. As we wait for the points to tally up for Frostburg, the score that they're looking for is 278, as it seems that they need, well, almost a little less than double of what they have right now. Once again, we are here live from the Owings Mills gym here at Stevenson University. Got a little bit of fun on the right side here. Unfortunately, you can't see. That's what I'm saying. You gotta pan the camera. You gotta show them. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The vibes are amazing here tonight at Stevenson. As you see, the head man dancing with the girls. He's on the big screen. He's happy. He sees himself on the big screen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the beauty of the sport as they hype him on. Now we're waiting for the scores, and it seems like we're going to get back to it. Beautiful to see tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, you know. Team, movement, and let's see the final score is... Unbelievable, they got 245. So close to 278. Well done, Frostburg State University. Well played. They have been fantastic tonight. I've said it time and time again. You know, tonight has ended up good vibes for both sides. You can't complain. I think, honestly, fair scoring. Great job, and a round of applause to these young women. Shaking hands, great sportsmanship. As we see, wow, magic. Great, great, great. That seems to be it for me tonight, folks. I appreciate every single one who's tuned in tonight on the live. Fantastic job from both ends of the sides here. Everyone have a great Thursday night. Take care, and we will see you soon. Stevenson, this has been your host, Michael Rosa. Have a great night.